Hello?
Yes, Michael.
Yeah,
Yes, Miracle. How are you?
fine. Good morning. Like,
Morning. How are you?
why? Fine, fine, fine. So I want to first of all
Finally.
apologize for the delay. I was having issue with my computer update, so it took a little bit of time.
Mm,
But everything is fine right now.
all right. That's okay then. Because I've been trying to get in all the time. Then I had to send another link, but still I couldn't get you.
No problem. This is okay.
Now this is okay. At least I've managed to get you.
Okay. So I want
Yes.
us to discuss about the project that I sent to you and how I want
Mm,
teachers and students from Seychelles to participate in them.
mm.
But I want to ask if there has been any space activity that the student or teachers have ever participated before, or is there any space program going on in Seychelles? Any space program in Seychelles?
Um, for now, no.
Okay,
You know, um, me, I went there in 2015 when I left Kigali. Actually, in Kigali, I had started
okay,
a science project there,
okay.
like this. You see, like that. You see
Wow.
those astronomers? They
Yes,
did.
good, 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 good.
Yeah. Thi- This is the Rwanda Science Society that we started. Actually, I was the vice president of this. So we started this in 2012.
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
with the Korea Science Society there. So they were helping us with this. So this was the proposal that we sent in at that time,
Okay.
Rwanda Youth Science Society. But then when I moved to Seychelles at that time, there were no such things
Oh,
because I wanted also to work on them. But
good.
in Seychelles, I was basically in the math section. So I was teaching maths,
Okay,
you see. So physics, I could only do private tuition to students. So, but
okay,
these science projects there, they haven't been much uh, around.
okay. So, but
Mm,
the projects that we are doing is going to enable you to pursue
mm,
astronomy and space science in Seychelles with the students and the teachers.
mm,
Yeah. So
mm.
I have a slide I want to present to you. I want to share the different projects that we do, the different projects, and I
Yes,
believe that the teachers and students will like it.
that would be great. That
Okay,
would be
let
great.
me get the file. Just a moment.
So basically, it is astronomy.
Yes, astronomy. Yes.
That's very interesting because me myself, I'm a physics graduate as well. So I
Okay.
did the physics and math.
Good.
Yeah, but astronomy is something I'm also interested in. We are doing it basically in Rwanda in those projects. But when I
Okay.
went to Seychelles,
All right. Like you were,
such projects were
I
not
told
there.
you about Rwanda and Uganda. We are working with their space agency and the University of Rwanda Institute of Science
Mm,
and Technology. We are working with the direct physics department, and they have been participating in
mm,
some of these projects. Yes, and also we are working with the
okay.
with
And then,
Uganda too. We are working with Uganda too.
okay, Uganda, which part? You told me you're working with the UNEP?
The National Development Curriculum Center. National Development Curriculum
Ah,
Center.
nation.
Yeah. So just a
Okay.
like group of teachers that the
Mm,
government is training in astronomy.
mm, mm.
I've been working with them since last year, and they have even discovered one asteroid. They have discovered one asteroid.
Mm.
Yes. So,
That would be very great.
yeah, permit me to share my screen. I want to share my screen.
Oh, okay, please.
All right, let me uh, share my screen. So this is project 1.0. This is here. We search for asteroids. Okay, we search for asteroids in space, and there are other projects under this 1.0. Here
Mm,
is project 2.0. I'm going to teach you how to uh, perform astrophoto visuals. I'm going to explain what it means. And here we use web telescope for research.
okay,
We use web telescope for research, and here we search for exoplanets, planets beyond our solar system.
okay,
So under the 1.0, these are some of
okay.
the things we do here. These are some of the things we do. So we have Pan-African Asteroid Search Campaign, we have space arts, and we have space competitions. Let me explain what it means. What is
Mm,
asteroid search and why do we search for asteroids? So this is the map of our solar system. So this is the sun at the center. Okay, the white concentric
mm,
circles are the orbit of inner planets such as Mercury, Venus, Mars. Do you understand? And even Earth. Look at Mars.
yes.
Look at Earth.
Mm,
Do you understand? Then what follows next is what we call the asteroid belt. Asteroid belt. Asteroids are
yes.
left over after the formation of the solar system. Okay, after the formation of the solar
Mm,
system, uh, they settled around here. Okay, there are numerous
mm,
number of
mm,
them. We don't know their number actually, but left on their own, they are stable. Okay, they are stable, orbiting
mm.
around the sun.
The,
Okay,
the
but
sun.
due to
Mm,
the gravitational influence of Jupiter, Jupiter is very massive and it's very very big. It distorts
mm,
their orbit around the sun. Okay, and when that happens,
mm.
they are bound to change their orbit around the sun. Do you understand? And when that happens, it becomes very
Yes.
dangerous. They can cross the orbit of Earth at any time, and possibly they can hit Earth and these other planets. But because we are living on Earth, we are facing this danger. Do you understand? We are facing this danger. That is why um,
Mm,
they pose a very big risk on us. Do you understand? So this is the this is
yes.
the simulation of all the asteroids that have been discovered. Okay, the ones that have been discovered. So once these asteroids are discovered, they are cataloged. Okay, we will begin to monitor the orbit around the sun. So look at it here. So you can see these green ones. These are the green ones. These are called the near Earth asteroids. These ones can collide with Earth or any other
Mm,
planet at any time. Okay? So they are very dangerous. Very, very dangerous asteroids. So this happened about 66 million years ago. So during the time of the dinosaurs.
mm,
Okay? During the time of the dinosaurs,
mm,
the dinosaurs dominated the Earth. But because they didn't have a space program,
mm,
they were destroyed by the asteroid impact. Okay. Now this happened recently. This happened recently in 1908 in Russia. This is a very big forest. This used to be a very big forest. Okay, but when the asteroid landed, it uh, it created this crater. But the heat of the event burnt down the forest. Okay, it burnt down the forest
oh,
and destroyed the vegetation, and it created this huge crater. You know, this area is not every part is showing, but it is as big as London. So it's a very huge
oh,
landmass. It destroyed it. Now this happened in 2013. In 2013, in Russia, just in a day time, an asteroid. We did not spot it. We did not spot it because it was coming from the direction
mm,
of the sun. So it landed in Russia,
mm,
but it landed in a remote area, like in a very, very remote area where But the shock wave was able to get to the nearby city, and it destroyed a lot of buildings and properties. And although it did not kill people, but it
mm,
injured a lot of people. So that is the kind of planet we are living in. So recently, a
oh,
man a man was in his house. Just imagine that you are just in your house right now. A very the
mm,
next thing you heard a very loud sound. Heard a very loud sound, and you just rush outside, and you just see that something has pierced through your roof. Look at it here. So a man was just sitting
mm,
in his house, and all of a sudden he heard a loud sound,
mm,
and when he came out, he saw that something has penetrated the ground. So he dug it up and saw this thing, and he know that it is coming from space. But these asteroids, they
mm,
are made up of, some of them are made up of rare earth minerals. So the man was, this one is a rare earth
mm,
mineral. It's an iridium, and it's a very precious mineral on
mm,
Earth. So he sold it for 2.5 million US dollars. So this happened in
mm,
2022. It happened in 2022. Uh, this asteroid, just 2 hours before it landed on Earth, NASA were able to
mm,
spot it. So, but imagine, but luckily for us, it landed in the sea. You understand? But you can imagine
mm.
that this is a city, and you were able to spot it 2 hours. There's nothing you can do about it. It's going to destroy the whole city. So, but luckily for
Destroy the
us,
oil.
it's
Oh,
landed in the water. So that is why it is a very serious area, active area for NASA. Okay, and the fun, like the most enthusiastic part of it is that it is individuals that are contributing to most of the activity. So they will provide the data for you, then you search
mm,
for asteroids. So these are some of the
mm,
observatory. These are some of the observatories and the space telescopes that are constantly scanning the sky for these asteroids. Over the past 10 years, there has been a number of telescopes that have been sent into orbit to monitor these asteroids. So
mm,
there are
mm,
also ground-based telescopes. Okay, so the one we make use of
mm.
is from the Penn stars. From the Penn stars here. So this is the Penn Stars telescope. This is the Penn Stars telescope. Okay, look at it here. It is located
Mm.
at the University of Hawaii in the United States of America. So it is
Okay.
constantly scanning the sky, collecting data.
Mm,
So after collecting the data, they send the data to Isaac. Look at this organization here. They send it to Isaac. This organization is responsible for distributing the data to different schools and organizations around the world. This organization, okay,
mm, mm.
and we are registered with them under the African Astronomical Society. We registered under them. So there
Mm,
are, there are so many groups around the world. Let me just show you. Okay, this is the software that we use. We use this software, Astrometrica, to search for asteroids. So we are
mm,
going to be planning on training the teachers because this is a group work. It is
mm.
not something that an individual can do alone. It's a group work. Okay,
True.
at least five.
Mm,
At
mm,
least five. All right. So we're going to.
mm,
These are the images. These are the images, and this is the asteroid. You can see an asteroid moving. Although this one has been discovered by somebody before, as
mm,
indicated by that number, but some
mm.
asteroids don't have numbers, so we search for new asteroids. So this is
Okay. Mm, mm,
our group, our African group. Welcome to Pan African Asteroid Search Campaign. So this is our African group. We have been running it with Kenya. Look, you
mm,
can even see Kenya Special Agency there. We have been running it with different space agencies from Africa, different space agencies.
mm,
And we are
mm,
also running it with astronomy organizations and schools that want to use it as a medium to promote STEM education and space education in their schools. So we have these are some of the different countries that have participated in our project. Different countries in Africa that have participated. Although
mm,
I have not updated this list, we have the list. We have reached up to about more than 40 African countries right now. We have reached up to more than 40 African countries. So I'm yet to update this.
mm,
And this is our timetable for the new academic year. This is our timetable. Okay, this one has started. This one, I actually wanted your group to join this, but uh, there's no problem. We're going to. I want your group to join in November 7 campaign. November 7
mm,
campaign. By then, we
mm,
must have trained your team. Then we have also next year. We have next year campaign. So look at it. So we have
mm.
opportunities, plenty of opportunities. So
Okay.
um, these are the requirements for participation. So you need a computer.
Mm,
Some people ask me whether you can
mm,
use phone. I said no. You need a computer, a Windows computer. It can be Windows 7, Windows 8,
mm,
Windows 10, anyone. Okay. You need an internet
mm,
connection. Internet connection. Okay. Then time commitment.
mm,
You can only commit maybe every weekend, okay, like Saturdays and Sunday. You
mm,
can do it with your students, okay.
mm,
You can also do it 2 times in a week.
mm,
You understand? So it is not something that
mm,
consumes your whole day. So you need at least minimum of
mm,
5 persons to form a group. Minimum of 5 persons to form a group. Then you have
mm,
the group should have passion for space and astronomy and discovery. So these are the requirements. You don't need
mm,
a telescope. You don't need a telescope to participate, to make
mm.
contributions. So because some people ask me that question, whether you need a telescope, I
Okay.
said no, you don't need a telescope. Then these are some of the asteroids that we have
Mm,
discovered before. These are some of the asteroids that our teams have discovered. So we have been doing this for the past 2 years plus now, and we have discovered a total of 27
mm,
asteroids. So now, that is
mm,
the end. This is another program that we are promoting under our Project 1.0. This is our International Astronomy and
mm,
Astrophysics competition. So here is it's an international astronomy competition where students or space enthusiasts from all around the world participate in space competition,
mm,
astronomy. It is very, very interesting. It runs from February to June of every year. Okay, February to June of every year.
mm,
So there are two categories. We have the junior under 18 and we have the youth above 18. So it is not there's no limit to your
mm,
age. You understand? Depending on your
mm,
performance, you can go home with a price of 150 US dollars, 100 US dollars, 50 US dollars. And most
mm,
importantly, um, there are other prizes. There are other prizes too.
mm,
So this is mostly for children in the secondary school and below. So this is space arts. Space arts. Here we encourage students and pupils to draw anything they can imagine about space. Anything at all they can imagine about space.
mm.
So these are some of the artworks that we have collected in the past. So here is a girl from Nigeria. She said that she wants to be the first female to travel to space. She wants to travel to the moon, and when she gets to the moon, she will put a flag of Nigeria on the moon. So she was able to draw it like this.
Mm,
So this is mostly for children
mm.
below the age of 16.
Below 16.
Yeah. So this is the
Mm,
organization.
mm,
There are many organizations that are doing this, but I love this one. Do you know why? I'm going to show you why I like this one. Look
mm,
at this. Look at this lady. Look at this lady. This lady is a retired
mm.
astronaut. Astronauts are those people that travel to space.
Mm.
Okay, they spend most of their career
Yes.
traveling
Mm,
to space for experiments. Okay, so but she has retired, but she's living the rest of her life going from country to country and inspiring kids with these space arts. So when she gathers this space art from different countries of the world, she uses it to build this space suit here, this space suit. You understand? And
Mm,
because of her connection, sometimes this space suit is flown to the International Space Station, to display it, just to make the kids to feel proud that their artwork was flown into space. This is called the International Space Station.
okay.
It is an orbiting lab in space, okay, where astronauts live and perform experiments, different kinds of experiments. Then we have our second project.
Mm,
We have our second project, Pascal Project 2.0. Okay, so
mm,
how this is called the Hubble Space Telescope. This is called the James Webb Space Telescope, and this is called the Los Columbus Observatory. Now, here we are going to teach you on how to process images of space, images of space.
mm,
If you check the internet or your Facebook or just the internet, all these internet
mm,
websites, you will see some of these space images
mm,
like galaxies, star clusters,
mm,
all these beautiful, beautiful images. You begin to ask yourself, how
mm,
did scientists, how were they able to obtain these images? So in this project, we're going to train
mm,
you on how to process space images. And going to use archive
mm,
images from these telescopes. These are the most powerful
mm.
telescopes we have. So I'm going to teach
Yeah,
you on
especially
how
the
to.
Hubble. I've heard about the Hubble telescope.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hubble, and this one was
Mm,
launched in 2021. The James Webb Space
mm,
Telescope. It's very, it costs 10 billion US dollars, 10 billion. This
mm.
telescope. So we're going to teach you how to process images from this telescope.
Okay.
But why do we have to process space images? Why? First of all, let me
Mm,
tell you something. This is my image. This is my picture. I use my
mm,
smartphone to
mm,
take my selfie. Do you understand? I use my smartphone to take my selfie.
mm,
I can also use this camera to take my picture
mm,
and it will appear like this. Now, after taking a selfie
yes.
with your phone, you don't need to process the images again, okay? Unless you want to use filters
Mm,
to make it
mm,
to, like what women like to do. But normally,
yes.
all the
Mm,
colors are there, okay? All the colors are there after taking the selfie. This is my tie, this is my shirt, this is my hair, this is my complexion.
mm,
Now, if you take image of space with a telescope, like these telescopes, eh, they
mm,
don't appear like this. You won't see them
mm,
like this in the first place. You will see it like this. It will
mm,
appear like dark. It will appear very dark
mm.
like this. Okay. So
Okay.
it is the
Mm, mm,
astronomers that process these space images. Do you understand? They process it, they extract all the
yes.
information, and after extracting all the information, they produce beautiful images like this. So you must have seen this. You must have seen this in the
Mm.
internet. So we
Yes, the Milky Way. I've seen it.
they turn these images from this form to this beautiful form. So we are going to train your teachers and your team members on how to do this. This is a very powerful and a professional way of doing astronomy. So these are very beautiful images of space. So in this
Mm,
3.0, we perform space research. So assuming that you want to perform
mm,
research for publications, like publication, not just for anything, like want to publish a research in astronomy, and maybe you are not in a university, you're just an independent researcher, you just want to
mm,
research in astronomy and publish it. We are going to help you to do that. We are using this Los Campus Observatory. We we got a proposal. We wrote a proposal to them, and they gave us 100 hours of observation time on their telescope. Do you understand? So we are
100 hours per year or?
for
What's
one
the
year,
duration of those
for
100
one year,
hours
for one year, for one year, 100
per year?
hours. So these are called
Oh,
robotic
okay.
telescopes. These are called robotic telescopes. You don't need to go there. I can just stay in my house
Mm,
and be operating the telescope. I can use it to take images of space that I want to research upon. And after
mm,
that, we are going to walk you through on how to perform the research. There are some certain research that we perform on in astronomy.
mm,
And after that, we help you to get it published. So it is currently ongoing,
mm,
but the next class, I'm going to announce it very soon. But it is currently ongoing right now. So in the fourth project, this is the latest one. We are going to start this one this month. We are going to start training people. This is the latest project. Here we search for
mm.
exoplanets. Exoplanets are those planets that are orbiting other solar systems. Okay, you know, our sun is a star.
Okay.
You know, our sun is a star.
Those which are not asteroids, so the other planets.
Wait,
Mm,
wait. You know, our sun is a star. Are you aware of that?
mm,
Our sun is a star, and it has planets orbiting about it, like our planet now. So, but if you look at the
mm,
night sky, you see other stars. These other stars also
mm,
have planets orbiting around them. So, in this project, we search for
mm,
those. We search for those planets. Look at it. We search for those planets and we measure their period. We produce their what we call a light curve. This is called a light curve. So look at it here. Look at how it
mm,
works. Assuming that a star is very bright, but as soon
mm,
as the host planet starts to orbit it, the brightness of that planet is
mm,
going to come down. It is going to bring down the brightness of the star. Watch out. So it is going to produce what we call a light curve. It's going to reduce the brightness. As this when it goes out, it comes back to its normal brightness
mm,
until another one comes in. So this is the method we use to detect planets about solar system. So this is the last of our project. So, but now, look at it here. We also distribute telescopes across Africa, but we do that for those
mm,
that take our project very seriously. Okay, because most countries in Africa, most
mm,
astronomy societies in Africa, they do not have a telescope. So we have a connection across the globe. We have organizations that
mm,
are donating telescope to Africa. So we work with them.
mm,
So if your team do very well, we will give you one of these telescopes. So you can use it to inspire those in Seychelles, those students in Seychelles, in astronomy. So this is the end of my presentation.
yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And I love such work myself. Mm,
Eh?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love such work.
Great.
It
Yeah.
inspires students as well
Yes.
into the
So one thing about this project is
astronomy
are
section.
all computer based. All computer based. So just
Mm,
computer and internet. Computer and internet. You don't need to have a physical telescope to participate. So so these are
mm.
these are these are how it works.
But now, okay, what I was only wondering now on my side, like I told you now, I came back in Uganda for now,
Okay.
and I'll be going back to Seychelles by January because I'm on leave. I just lost
Okay.
a child. My wife is here. Baby, come briefly. My wife. She's here, so we just came. We just lost a child.
Wow. Hello.
You see her?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah. So. Yes.
Hi. Good morning. How are you?
Fine. Good morning. Nice to meet you. Nice
Okay,
to
I
meet
leave
you.
you with Arias.
Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you too.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now I came back here, so we on like leave up to January.
Okay.
I don't know if it will be possible just to coordinate it from here, or I have to join the group here in Uganda, or how best do you think
Okay.
I can
We have a
do
group from
it?
Uganda. We have a group from Uganda, and they are going to be participating again on November. Okay. But I'm going
Mm,
to train
mm,
you. I'm going to train you on the asteroid search. Okay. I'm going to train you on the
mm,
asteroid search,
mm,
and you are going to join the Uganda team so that you can have the experience.
mm.
Do you understand? Then, when you
Yes,
get back to
yes,
Seychelles, you can train your colleagues, or maybe you can also gather them
yes,
for me to train them. No problem. Then from next year, Seychelles can
mm,
join us.
yes. Then that is better.
Or
That is
maybe,
better.
do you have a connection? Maybe you can connect to the teachers there so that we can have a separate group for
Mm.
Seychelles. Do you have the do you like are you called teachers from Seychelles so that can we can join through the internet to train? Right?